Hello everybody, how we doing today? Today we're going to do some shoeing. Gus lost his front shoe over there, so that means it's definitely time to get after it. I'm not a farrier. I don't do this professionally or anything like that. And so anyway, I'll be perfectly happy never showing y'all this, honestly, but it's just raining so much. There's nothing else to show y'all. We're just gridlocked as far as work goes. So that's what we got going on. So let's get to it. Yeah, that's a little dull. Very sharp there. So guys, we're dealing with big draft horses, especially if your file is a little dull, or it makes such a difference for your back and your labor. You start with sharp tools, it really helps. So that's all I'm doing here. I'm touching my stuff up before I get started. A lot of people don't like shoeing draft horses because they're generally not handled very well as far as the feet goes, and they're just back breaking. A lot harder than the regular horse. But little things like just keeping tools touched up can really help. So, just got done with Gus. Now we're gonna start on Boom here. Boom, he's a pretty good sport over most of the stuff. He's kind of nervy. Some people actually don't get along with him well at all, or some farriers don't. But me and him have always gotten along pretty good. Let's come to shoeing and whatnot. Gus over there, nearly put me in the hospital one time. It's my fault. But one reason why I try not to show too much of me chewing before is because I used to do all this without chaps. And that's how I ended up in the hospital almost one time. So I didn't want to be a bad example and whatever. So boom here slipped off one of his drill tech. I don't have any more, so we're just gonna have to live with it for the moment. You see he slipped that one off. There's drill tech here and there. So I got it right here. So let's take a look, see his foot a little bit closer. That's your good boy. I'm not a professional farrier or anything close to it, so, but what's been killing my horse's feet here lately is the same reason why we can't work. It's just been so wet. So what I'm using is the back side of my knife, so I won't dull out the front. Make sure there's no rocks and stuff in there. His frog was pretty good. Everybody likes to see something a little different with their horse's feet. I like to see a short toe, and I like my frog to be sticking up pretty good. If I was going to run no shoe, I would keep that frog a lot lower, but because I'm running these big, thick draft shoes, I let my frog stick up quite a bit if it will allow me. That way it still pump plenty of blood to their foot, keeps the pressure on that frog. Just my opinion, or what I like to do. Boom's got dark feet, so they're good hard feet, which I definitely do like. Cut in there a little bit. We've been so extremely wet here, can't work. Can't do anything, so it allows some of that thresh to opportunity for it to do a little better. As far as trimming goes, I'm gonna give it a short break. So it's been so wet here, I just want to crack up, and shoe's doing good, you know, nice and tight and everything, but it's just been so wet, it's making it rough on their feet. The ankle of things look pretty good. Let's work it down a little bit and see what we got. That's your good boy. Don't even know. I've been trying to draw their feet down a little bit, but honestly, it looks like I really don't need to do much more of that. Some people like to use stocks, which is basically a car jack for big horses, more or less, or for horses. Car lift or whatever you want to call it, kind of. You got well-trained horses, I think it's easier and faster not to, myself. Need to adjust that clip in front and spread this thing out. There's your foot. There's your foot. You spread out just a little bit more, maybe. Seems pretty good and flat, but his back definitely spread out some more. That's your foot, boy. Now, anybody that knows much about efficiency knows me swapping back and forth between these and stuff is not a very efficient way to go. These two different tops, but it's your foot, boy. I know I'm not overly efficient. Got a pretty good feeling about that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll with it. Take a quick break. So his foot blew out some time ago, and the danger of that is I'm taking this foot and step on this and ripping it off. I'm okay with my nail, height of my nails through here. Except back here I got too low. I was running back in the same nail holes. There's a problem. Their feet will go longer before I shoot them again, but it's so wet, their feet are coming apart. It's just, they're not even in mud or anything. It's just raining 2 or 3 times a day. We're drizzling all night. And so they don't have bad feet. It's your foot, boy. It's just a challenge right now for anybody. How am I gonna do this? You just hold your 1 horsepower. Don't like that really, but it'll work. So see that little gap right here? It's touching the bone. There's a little bit gap right there. So what that clip does is when these horses walk and they dunk, 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 and they stop quickly all the time, it just starts shaking these nail holes loose. This clip being front, and when they step and they're hitting the ground, boom. Again, 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 or when they stop real quick, whatever, that just helps support that shoe and keeps it from starting to loosen things up, you know. That's your foot, boy. Let's see if we can get over here and see something's going on. Tightens the shoe up nice and tight to the hoof. Even without these being pulling shoes, having cleats on, still can be quite a bit of pressure run through the shoes. So I'm just going up underneath that nail just a little bit. Not particularly proud of this shoe, but this is the one that I started filming. I probably won't film the others, so. That's your foot, boy. Oh, just let me see your foot. your foot, boy. Where's your foot? Oh, let's see your foot. Not gonna eat you today. Put down there, buddy. Hey. Let's see here. He steps. He needs to hit. So I need to take more on that side. I'm gonna put your foot down. I'm down. There you go. So I'm trying to do, guys, guess move both their back feet, turn out slightly, maybe a natural walk. You see his foot, boom, back, 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 back. This foot will stop stepping weird. So right there looks pretty darn straight. But I want the way you trim the foot, the hoof will determine you can straighten that joint up some and whatnot. And it's not bad on either one of these two horses. It's not bad, but they both turn their back feet slightly out, but not badly at all. But we'll make it a little better if we can. That's your good boy. Really did not look half bad. That is looking really good. Flat? No, not really flat. Take off a little bit more. No, she's not flat. All right. Let's straighten the shoe out. So sometimes these horses pull real hard. They will spring these shoes. And Boom here is a really good puller. I say that like I'm bragging. I'm not trying to brag. He's a world-class puller or anything. I'm just saying he's got the aptitude and he's got the try for it. So he's more apt to do it. Unlike his brother. Holy cow. Kept him in here a little too long. Okay, stand right there. Boom. No. All right, let's see how that looks. That looks really good, actually. I like to run my foot down the back of their legs, guys. Makes them less likely to kick you. Also gives them a good heads up what you're going to be asking them to do. And I was going to take the rasp. Wow. Boom. No, sir. Hey, no. No. Alright guys, that's it. A bee. That's all, folks. He used to do this. A bee. That's all, folks. I used to have trained to turn that lip up, but it's been so long since I've done it, he's forgotten how. Oh, I should really tie these two. I just got it wrapped. Alright, come on, you two. So difficult dealing with wild horses. Alright guys, this next part I rarely would do this. But I'm doing this right now with these guys. The neighbor took away a bunch of cows, so that left the flies with less to eat. So, hey, come here. Gus, how about you be first? How about that? I know. I'm messing it up, I know. Go on. Even though I got fly spray and everything on them, it's just alright. You want to scramble what? Where's yours? Here they are. Are you supposed to go romp and play in the forest? In the fields? The pastures? Come here. Oh, you just chill. Yeah, you ain't going anywhere. You don't have anything on you. Alright, you're free, go boy. I imagine here in a little bit I won't be putting those on. Alright guys, y'all have a blessed one. You ready to rob a bank or something, huh?